Hello everyone. This is going to be a quick one, just a few updates and talking about a little bit of news that's been going on this past week. First things first, if you didn't see the stream or hear about it, Andy Warski and JF are no longer going to be doing a stream together. I don't know how this will pan out, but it seems to be pretty severe as their personalities have finally come into contact with one another to the point where they cannot put down their differences and do a stream together. So I can't say I blame Jeff for this. I'm going to continue to watch his content. I'm not that fond of Andy. I think the two of them together is what really made Warski Live so special. On that note, I don't think I'm going to be pursuing the debate on Andy's channel anymore, so I'll look for someone else to host it, but if not, hey, I'll just host it here on my channel when I have the time, so be on the lookout for that. But there are some things I'd like to point out going into the future, some predictions. I've made several videos on this topic of blood sports, but basically the Warski show was filling a hole in the market of YouTube, and that was serious intellectual discussions. And the only reason why they were having serious intellectual discussions is because people like JF were setting them up. That's just how he is. That's how he likes to interact with people. He likes to have intelligent discussions on specific topics. And so when he's on a show, he's going to bring that to the show. And that's one of the reasons that made the show so unique and grew the audience to be what it was. And to be honest, I don't think that Andy is capable of hosting those types of debates, much in the same way that Baked Alaska really wasn't cut out for those types of debates because it's not in his demeanor. It's not his type of content. I'm not going to blame him for that. That's simply just a fact of the matter. My prediction will be that a lot of Andy fanboys will continue to watch his streams. He's going to change the topics on his channel. He may go back to being a skeptic. Who knows? But his viewership is going to drop significantly. He's already down about 1,000 subs as I'm speaking right now. And I think his viewership and his view count on live streams is going to depend entirely upon the guests that he has lined up. As we saw tonight, as soon as Nick and Styx Hexenhammer jumped onto Andy's stream, the view count went up, and when they left, the view count went down by about 1,000 people. So I think going forward, it's all going to depend on his guests, because I'm not sure how many people are going to tune in to watch him do something solo. And with that, I think that JF has a larger potential for success in this particular field, because he is still filling that hole in the internet. This particular side of YouTube needs more intelligent discussions about a wide range of topics. You can't just sit there and be a drama whore 24/7 because it gets old incredibly fast. Which is why I think that the Kumite as well will probably make some shifts in their content and not just focus so much on drama, because honestly that steam runs out eventually. It gets very tiring when you have to consistently deal with various internet lores and dramas and all of this. Now, I know Medicare is a Mr. Medicare is a drama queen, but he does it in a much different way so that it's not completely overwhelming to people, unlike some of the other drama channels on the internet. And honestly, I'm not interested in this shit. I'm not here to spark up drama with YouTubers or listen to their rants or deal with any of this interpersonal relationship shit. Anyway, just real quick, I have been analyzing the North Korea, South Korea situation. I've seen some of the photos and videos of Kim Jong-un and Mr. Moon, I don't remember his full name, meeting at the DMZ. Who knows what's going to happen? It's getting a little bit too late, so I can't cover it live, but I will certainly do as much analysis as I possibly can. Of course, people are talking about reunification on the Korean Peninsula, which I don't think is likely, but, you know, we live in clown world. Who knows what will happen? Lots of talks of dismantling their nuclear program, which has already collapsed in on itself anyway, so I don't really know what they'll do with that. I haven't spoken much on Trump's involvement in all of this. I will lay that out as soon as this whole thing sort of gets moving in a direction, whether we're looking at reunification or dropping of sanctions or progress moving forward. Who knows what will happen, but I'll lay that out, the full geopolitical situation, once I understand where this is headed a little bit more clearly. One thing that we need to be very mindful of is the wild card that is China, because obviously China wants access to some parts of North Korean land. They very much do not want a very heavy United States ally right on their doorstep, so who knows what they'll do. The relationship between the United States and China is a little bit better now that Trump is in office and has slightly repaired how we look in our image in their eyes, but we'll see where this heads. And the final topic for today is Kanye West. Yes, I know, calm down. It's more pointless celebrity, dumb bullshit, but I have to talk about it because some people don't really seem to get or understand why this event is actually relevant to our current political situation in the world, and in particular the United States. My first thought is, any mainstream opinion that is positive towards the center right will open up the ideas of the far right to the mainstream. This is the only reason why I care about this. You have a truly massive celebrity, and a black one at that, but I'll go into the identity politics here in just a second. A massive celebrity who has a massive following and a huge amount of influence in pop culture and in the mainstream. And if he is coming out and being openly pro-Trump, this is a positive sign for the shift in the Overton window of the left-right divide. These zombies that live in the world, these consumers, these mindless sheep, they need to be herded around, and they do that through pop culture. But if you have someone in the mainstream like Kanye West, who is a shepherd to his herd, if he is talking positively about center-right politics, you better believe that there's going to be a shift in opinion. And if he continues to do this, and I believe Chance the Rapper also came out against the Democrats, it's not only good because it's going to slightly boost the mainstream appeal of center-right conservative politics, but it will also cause a huge rift within the leftist world. If someone like Kanye West or Chance the Rapper or any of these other big pop culture figures come out and openly support someone who is in great contrast to the Democratic Party and leftism in general, is a huge blow for their support base as well, because they are losing mainstream appeal. Slowly and slowly, they are losing the control of the narrative. The media is coming apart. Celebrities are openly pro sort of the center-right conservatism. I know, I get it. He's not the poster child of conservatism or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that him being open to these ideas, just the fact that he's able to entertain this, he doesn't have Trump derangement syndrome, is a positive sign. And I'm not going to parade him around as, epic-based black men or anything like that, like the sort of MAGA community is doing, like fucking Ben Shapiro is doing. No. What I see this as is an opportunity. Like most people in this world, I see them as a tool to further my influence and my ideas and my goals for the future. And that's exactly how I see celebrities. I dislike their opinions. I don't think they hold any weight. But I will use them and manipulate them to my advantage, and I think that you should as well. You have to realize that people are so dumb or so blindfolded. Their reality consists of people like Kanye West and pop culture and consumerism and shit like this, and those talking heads are the only way to get through to them. That's it. They're not open to political discourse. But if one of their mainstream idols comes out and says, hey, Trump isn't that bad, politics is okay, the right wing is not as insane as your media masters would point it out, that's a step in the positive direction. And personally, I would love to see a celebrity pop culture figure run on a ticket of center-right or just plain old centrist politics in 2020, because like I said, it's going to be a huge disruption to the Democratic Party and will further secure the ideas of the right wing. Even if it's only just centrism or center-right beliefs, it's going to help out in the long run. With all that being said, tomorrow we will return to your regularly scheduled programming. Thanks for watching.